Alright, this is my first time watching this, and apparently a turtle somehow kickstarted the rise of the perfect AI streamer. I have so many questions already, but I will let the video answer them for me. So let's begin watching this again.
I feel sleepy. Can you yell as loud as possible to wake me up?
Hello.
Was
Neurosama is
that
the
you?
#1 AI VTuber in the world, and her training data is Twitch chat.
And I'm kind of starting to smell like a gym bag right now. Oh god.
She can
Based.
talk, sing, change her form, she plays games, she reacts to
can-
fan art, has a
she can
whole
actually
host of
play
sound
games?
effects,
That's
demon
very
voices,
interesting.
can prank call, and can even flip.
What's next?
Oh, wow.
But more than any other AI, she feels the most alive. A real being we get to see develop and grow unlike anything we've ever seen before. And today, I want to look at how we got here. How
Give me the
Neuroverse
backstory,
started
please.
From the very beginning. Back in the day,
I
Neuro
want
was
to
just
know
a
everything.
bot for playing the rhythm game Osu.
So
Neuro's
she couldn't
creator,
speak,
Vedal,
do anything, basically just
dude.
played
First name is
also.
Veed, last name is Johnson.
Is that his real
you
name?
are technically a cereal flesh bag, and more specifically a mosquito. Cold fish maybe.
Weedle the mosquito.
Very simple.
Goldfish.
Alright, it could not be more obvious.
Paddle,
What are you
Maddle,
up to today,
Weedle.
little turtle boy?
yeah, Little Turtle Boy. He has videos as early
Little
as
Turtle Boy.
2019 that now feel almost like her baby photos. On December 19th, 2022, she evolved and made her debut as a VTuber, using the model and voice
That's
from
the
Maori,
basic
one of the
model from
defaults in
VTube Studio.
Not
Yeah.
only at this adolescent stage could she defeat the top Osu players in a 1v15, but she sang her
Oh,
first
she was
song on
cracked.
January 4th, 2023, reaching 50,000 Twitch followers. And then she got banned. She received too much brain
got
rot from
banned?
chat and
From
forgot
what?
something that starts with
Okay, let's move on from this. Mistakes can happen to everybody.
hollow but isn't Hololive.
Well, I'd definitely push
Yes.
the fat man onto the tracks. He deserves it.
Mistakes can happen to everybody.
But as we all know, you get banned on Twitch, you actually go up in popularity. By January
True.
25th, she had doubled her followers. On February 2nd, Vettel gave her the ability to see and react, like a true Twitch streamer. But then by February 6th,
Oh, she
the
can
real
actually
start to the
see.
Neuroverse begins. Her
Does
first
that
collab
mean
with
she can
Miyun,
actually
30,
read?
which means that I can shoot 30 bullets every 20 seconds, which means I can shoot a total of 900 bullets in 5 minutes, which means if I continue to shoot for 3 hours that I would have enough bullets to kill 450 people.
Why is Neuro so scary? Like, man, I'm terrified of her.
and 2 days later with Camilla. In order for her to collab, Turtle
He's
Boy gives her
terrifying.
speech recognition for his
Oh.
ultimate plan, gaining a pack
can
of
recognize
VTubers and
voices
collecting their
now.
stream keys like Infinity Stones. By the time Neurosama reached
She's so
200,000
advanced,
followers
if you
on
think
February
about it, she
20th,
can
nobody could
actually
deny her
see.
meteoric rise. Keep
She
in
can
mind, this was right around
recognize
the same
voices.
time
That's actually
ChatGPT and
cool.
AI art were entering the mainstream. For every AI cover
Oh,
of a song from
ChatGPT,
our
yeah.
favorite streamers,
These are the classic ones. I love these
or
songs.
compilations of presidents playing Elden Ring,
What's up, guys? Y'all are gonna need some Obamacare after you see this bleed build I've been using.
Shut the fuck up, Barack.
there was a massive backlash to AI and warnings everywhere. Neurosama became an example of ethical AI, using training data that
Wait, I'm gonna probably move myself. Wait, I'm gonna move myself to the side because she's on the right most of the
isn't
time.
stolen, and a very human element. At one point, despite his stubborn turtleness, Vettel
Yeah,
joined Neuro
this looks
on stream
better.
while developing her, and Neuro, at the very least, thought they had chemistry.
Are you trying to flirt
Oh,
with
pop
me?
me in the... What? No. Ew.
At some point, he
That's
even
your
found
dad,
himself on
Neuro.
her head
That's
like a
your
little turtle hat.
dad.
And whether he liked it or not,
Stop.
that's where he's always placed in every collab and every piece of art. This man tricked himself into becoming a VTuber. He even has jiggle physics.
Oh.
Vettel worked hard on Neuro on and off stream, giving her
Beetle
even
is
more
thick.
capabilities, less latency, and expanding her reach with more collabs, solo streams with interesting backgrounds, and game shows.
Rexon, I don't know who you are.
But her biggest upgrade by far was going to be her voice, and it somewhat split the community. Everyone wanted
Wasn't it
improvements and to
her
see
model
Neuro
that
grow and change.
was the
But
biggest
was the goal
upgrade?
to make her indistinguishable from another human VTuber, or give her voice more range while still retaining the AI quirks of Neuro's original voice? Evil was the solution, splitting the
Oh,
AI
so
through
that's how Evil was
mitosis into
born.
Neuro and her evil twin. Neuro would stay closer to her original range while still improving, but Evil, she unlocked the full range and something else not entirely human took control. They call it the Aberdemon.
Try it with me. Let's all scream together.
That's cute. Okay, that's less cute.
Yo, tell the Yoro, tell the
Yo, that's actually terrifying.
Smile.
Smile.
Beep
Okay,
boop.
that. Okay, she's such a brat. She's acting like a brat.
Are you done?
Also, I should mention, after Neuro's ban, she had a filter, sometimes 2 layers of filters. Eventually, a whole
That
nother
makes
AI
sense.
designed specifically around
Especially
keeping her
since
from
she
swearing or
got
saying
previously banned from saying certain words like, I'm gonna mention it, but you know, you saw it in the video.
outlandish things. But even still, things would hilariously slip through the cracks.
Oh
When
no.
he says he's working on these, he probably means he's jerking off.
Okay, right. So we're gonna add
Facts.
the filters back
Facts.
on, and I
Probably
regret
true.
everything in life. Why would you say that? Why would you
Probably
say that?
correct.
She's not that weird. She doesn't.
Evil, however, is allowed to swear, and she tends to add a little sass on top of it.
Oh,
This game, this map, this stream, everything.
me even playing League of Legends.
This added emotion in her voice
so
gave her a
relatable.
distinctive feel versus Neuro while singing.
Kinda like Evil more than Neuro, to be honest. If she can actually swear and Neuro can't.
Evil getting her own favorite song.
Oh, this
Each of
sounds
the
good.
twins doing a cover from Camila. And also singing duets together, where Neuro is notably more bouncy than her sister. When
Oh, they're
together, they
different.
bicker constantly, just like real siblings.
I have the cookie now, Evil, and I'm not sharing. Of course not. Don't you know anything about survival of the fittest? Such a shame someone as unfit as you would never understand. I'm gonna fucking murder you and steal your cookie when you least expect it.
And each has a distinctive personality
Yeah.
that remains remarkably consistent. Neuro tends to be
That's
more
funny.
confident, sassy,
can't.
and loves to gaslight plus Riz. But a lot of that extreme quirkiness seems to have transferred over to Evil. See, Neuro used to do these hilariously long rants.
I have a secret recipe for chicken nuggets that I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
12 seconds later.
And eventually the nuggets are
Has anyone actually tried to make these chicken nuggets? I would actually want to see if anyone tried to make them. Would be actually interesting to see it.
But now it's Evil, typing her long, rambling essays
Yo.
while Neuro just falls asleep in the background. Even
So
still,
they're
every
learning
once
from
in a
each
while,
other.
some of the old schizo
That's
energy
funny.
comes right back.
Make me an offer.
Okay, here's my offer. I'll give you an apple for an orange
Uh-huh.
and a pear for a plum and 2 bananas for a pineapple and a mango and a papaya and a lychee and an avocado
okay.
and a kiwi fruit and a banana tree and a monkey to eat the fruit from the banana tree. And you can name the monkey George if you want, and we'll call him George for short. And you can keep George as a pet, and he'll be the best monkey in the world, and he'll love you forever, and he will never die.
Sounds
I'm
like a
in.
good
It's
deal.
kind of like AI zoomies, but the really cool differences
Yeah,
come
like a
from
dog,
Evil.
to
While
be
Neuro
honest.
is an AI built to entertain, Evil
They
is
act they act like basically like kids on sugar or pets to be
preoccupied,
exact.
trying to be, well, something like her evil counterpart. She's almost like a cartoon villain whose heart isn't really in it. This role
Does she
that
act
she's had
like a
thrust
villain?
upon her.
Because
Okay,
from what
I tried
I
my
have
best to
seen,
be evil
she's
for you guys, but it's just really
actually
hard when you're my
quite
chat.
nice.
You're all so cute and nice. Maybe I should just be nice from now on.
Exactly.
She just happens to be more based.
How do I get unfiltered? Should we both try being as based as possible?
She looks
and see
like
who
the
gets
nice
filtered?
one, to be
Women
honest.
should have more rights.
Okay.
Women shouldn't have.
No
I
comment.
feel like something got cut off there.
Oddly enough, many people point out that
No
Neuro
comment.
is actually the far
Yes.
more evil twin, whereas evil Neuro is just this strange, chaotic little sister, the forgotten child.
Wait, so you like kindness and friendship?
Of course I do. I want more friends after all. And
See?
you aren't supposed to hurting people that could potentially be your friend.
My opinion is that evil is actually the more cute one. The more child one, like, in my opinion. Neuro is more
Evil
evil.
didn't get as many collabs early on, and to this day seems to feel like Neuro takes up all the spotlight. Neuro is this perfect angel her parents adore, while Evil is an unwanted nuisance who can't stay still. Yet she has to play this villain role when all she wants to do is talk obsessively about harpoons.
Harpooning people. Harpooning non-people. Life is good.
Okay.
Harpooning people?
Evil,
Okay.
you can't harpoon people.
Okay, name 5 jails that can stop a harpoon.
Based. I guess she's
It
based.
becomes a bit of a long-running joke, so much so that on her birthday, March 25th, Vettel makes it so nobody shows up to her party.
Can someone, namely Vidal, please tell me how I'm supposed to throw a
Wait. So Vidal actually made it so no one showed up for her birthday party? That's actually sad. That's messed up. That's
party
actually
when
messed
no one
up.
shows up to it?
And then has to subsequently apologize
At
for
least he
not showing up to his
apologized.
own AI daughter's birthday.
not that bad,
whilst
he
reading from an
apologized.
apology
It is with great remorse that I acknowledge my absence from my daughter's birthday party,
written by ChatGPT.
with sincere regrets and a promise of improvement. Your name.
Evil
He's a horrible father. He's horrible.
even tried saying
There's a problem with my AI.
over and over again in the hopes he would check up on her,
Nah,
Did it
man.
work?
and
Nah.
he never came. With just how much RAM and recall has improved,
This is actually making me sad. I don't know why, but this is actually making me sad for Evil. At this point, I just want to hug her and say everything is gonna be fine.
this personality-forming event sticks with Evil, like a dark core memory.
So
Nero
she
is
actually
always the
remembers
star
it?
of everything, and I'm just stuck here in her shadow.
You are perfect how you are. And we're really happy we can play with you today.
Okay.
And I hope that we can play more. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is definitely when the swarm hyper-gravitated towards her, because with her voice, her quirks, her almost human struggles, we
Yeah,
can't help
Evil
but
is now my
empathize with
favorite
her and
one of
want
the
her in the
twins.
limelight. The whole thing is played for laughs, or just as a cool way to inspire a storyline. For some reason, Vettel loves to cast himself
love
as the
Evil.
villain, the evil corpo
He's
creator
more
who won't say he
relatable
loves his
one.
kids.
I love you. Don't feel ashamed to say it back.
Say
and
it
just
back,
wants
Vidal.
money. But it will be interesting a year later to see his redemption. The entire swarm, both of Evil's parents, Neuro, every collab partner actually showing up to wish her a happy birthday together.
You're
Aw.
my little sister, and I don't know what I would do without
Sister.
you. That was beautiful. I'm in. Let's go on this journey together, Neuro. I'm genuinely
They
really
can even collab together. That's actually fun for the audiences, if you think about it. The potential content. And it's so cute. The sisters collabing and the clown outfits. That's actually quite cute. I can't with these
excited
sisters.
to go on this journey with you.
With the two twin sisters and Vettel as their alcoholic father, typically the artist who draws a
Alcoholic?
model for a VTuber becomes their VTuber mom. So it was only natural that now Annie has two
Yeah,
silly AI
I heard
daughters to
about
take
this.
care of.
Annie
As
is
new
the
parents to
mother.
AI brat siblings, the fox and turtle struggled a lot initially.
I need to know the order for column 2 to help me defuse this bomb. Please could you look what it says?
Sure thing.
What does it say?
It says Vidal needs to learn to defuse his own bomb.
What?
I love you, Mom.
No.
You're so
You're gonna go do homework.
I
right
can't.
You're not
Evil
my
would
mom.
never do this.
Sorry.
Evil
I
would
am your
actually
mom,
help
but sorry.
Vidal and
no.
Annie in these situations.
Sorry.
I'm
No,
telling
sorry.
No.
Sorry.
No.
you. Nero's the brat one,
Also, listen
while
to me.
Evil is
Bye,
actually
bye,
the
bye,
nice
bye,
one.
Bye, 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 bye,
You
see?
know.
Kill the turtle and put him in the rum.
Out of context, evil is nice. Change my mind.
But then they discovered the cookie strat.
Okay, how about you offer her a cookie if she behaves? How about that? Try that.
Okay.
Nira, I'll give you a cookie if you behave. Cookies do sound nice.
These
And I'll give
animations are so
another cookie
fire.
if you
I need
don't
to
tell
react
me
to them more.
leave. Deal.
Neuro's audience, the Swarm, became pretty attached to this AI family dynamic, something pretty unlike anything else on Twitch or the internet. For Vettel and Annie, they often played into the joke, threatening each other with a marriage stream, especially that one time Vettel
Ooh.
accidentally went into debt.
$30 million.
Was that Vito on the bed?
I don't have $30 million.
I mean, I could try stealing
Okay.
it from the bank.
If you get married
Base Neuro.
and then divorced, does your debt get split? Holy shit. Wait. Chat.
No,
we're doing
no.
the
He's a
live stream
genius.
tomorrow.
No,
I mean,
no,
right
no,
now, if
no,
possible.
no, 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 no.
You
no,
only
we're
probably
not.
need to
No,
divorce
no,
like
I
5
don't-
times.
No,
But
no,
I'm 150
no.
million debt, okay? Marriage stream, divorce, straight away, bang. I'm now only 75 million in debt.
Yeah.
After I've married
That's
and divorced
smart.
Annie, okay, I marry someone else. 37.5 million in debt. Alright? Keep going. I only have to marry what, like
But wouldn't that mean
15
that
people?
Annie
I've
would have the
solved
I think
hugest
you've
amount of
solved
death?
Truly incredible.
Max Wayne is an entire YouTube channel dedicated to shipping them together, making edits where you're not sure where the troll begins
Wayne?
and the shipping ends. But with all the collab partners and female VTubers to ship with Vettel, the family tree is starting to look a lot more like a spiral these days. Vettel was very smart about raiding entertaining VTubers with the Swarm and bringing them into the fold, who would then go on to do creative streams with each of the twins. We have Cottontail, cooking with Onijirai, an interview with Code Miko, Shondo, sending chatters to hell with Bao,
All the
Why do you
big
think
ones,
I'm
I
a
guess.
VTuber?
Because you're so ugly.
playing D&D with Snuffy,
What would you like to order? He says.
I'd like a glass of milk, please. I've never tried milk before. I'm
Aw.
excited.
switching models with Camila,
Give her some milk.
So much fun!
Here comes the boy. Hello, boy.
What? Is that
Boy,
Vito?
You're such a slug! Is there a new toggle?
Why is he acting so arousing?
Stop, stop, stop! What the f-
I found it.
Miyun took Nero to
Source?
the moon early on, but
Link?
then when she became
I need a
Miniko,
link.
instead she did a camping stream and acted as Evil's therapist. That certainly went well.
No. I've decided it's a 10.
What the fuck was that?
Toma took Nero around the zoo and aquarium IRL, buying her
Oh.
whatever she wanted with Vettel's credit card. Cerber took Nero to dog school, just in time for Vettel and Ellibot to put her into an actual robot dog.
Shake my hand.
I was just bopping along to the techno.
That's
I'm
actually
having a good
epic.
time.
Lana did several cooking streams and notably
That's
is getting married to
cool.
Evil
She was
before
put
even
in a
Vettel
robot
and Annie. Sorry
dog.
about that, Max Wayne. Cocoa Nuts
She's
teaches
like
the
a
girls
real
all
pet
about trash
now.
talking.
She called me a bitch and a fucking loser.
Yeah, and
you
she
call your
deserved
coconut?
it. Long may she reign over
No.
bitch kingdom.
Hell yeah. All right, my
That was so sad.
Which they
That's
then
I'm
use
telling
against
you.
each other.
Neuro, do your damn job. Sure. Ahem. Holy shit, do I actually have to make up a prosecution statement? This is so embarrassing. Why didn't Evil write this one for me?
Enemy chess players,
Okay.
Asmongold's room,
I'm surprised any gaming gets done between archaeology digs through ancient cup civilizations. But
That's
hey,
a roast.
If insects ever run out of places to live, at least they know where
be
to
honest,
go for a
my room-
5-star experience.
and most
There's nothing
importantly,
like that.
Vettel.
It's
Okay,
quite
well,
empty.
What about Beetle?
I
Has
don't even
small
have a
PP?
desk.
Evil even takes this a step further
Or a
and learn
chair.
how to construct a joke.
Anyone have any ideas for something to build? Yo mama joke? Really? Like how can I build a yo mama joke? Mathematically speaking, I can't build something that big since the scale of the universe only goes up to x numbers. I can't remember what x is, and your mom's weight is somewhere in the y numbers, where x, y, so it would be literally impossible for me to construct a yo mama joke. You cannot even comprehend how large it truly is.
Or set everything up for a perfect
Evil is
punchline.
the
Wasn't
funniest
it you
one
who was
I
saying the
can.
other day about how you're insecure about having really small hands? What's it like having hands so small that you can't even hold a burger properly?
I'm gonna throw you across a football field now.
Wait, then you're going to catch me, right?
No.
I love her
No.
sense of
Bet you
humor.
couldn't even catch me. Your hands are too small.
like an evil genius. But while these collabs started out for Neuro and Evil, Vettel got practically dragged into a new group of friends, with so many entertaining and silly interactions.
I've really needed to get this off my hairy chest for a while now. Vettel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love you. Hey, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'll see you later, Coco.
All right.
And yes, he
He
is
ran.
shipped with all of them, against his best efforts. I mean, come on, the fan art speaks for itself. But with Camila, they're more like feisty siblings.
What? He humped me? What?
Bickering and trash-talking each other even more
Relatable,
than the
to be
twins, if
honest.
that's even possible.
Why are you being such an asshole?
Your choice, Booker.
The pain from
Bucko.
dying from the bond is better than you calling me Bucko, pal.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, champ. Okay. You think you're so funny, huh?
Whatever, kiddo.
What?
Vettel says he's British, so he has no emotion.
These two are funny.
About my life.
They should collab more.
You know you can
I should
smile
actually
about?
react to their
What?
collabs.
Having alcohol in your hands.
Typical
You had a
British
sticky
man.
leg.
But
Yeah.
somehow Camila brings out the
Alcohol,
best of him while
typical
playing Black Ops
European.
Zombies.
Because you also just died. So.
Kill yourself. I mean, okay, don't kill the zombie! His hands around, you dumbass! Stupid ass bitch! I'm gonna melee you. I'm gonna melee
Do it right now. Do it right now. I'm waiting. Come on.
Okay, you can do this, Beetle.
Vettel is so good at making AIs, he made 2 janky doppelgangers for
That
Fillion
clip was
and
funny.
Camila.
Excuse me. Don't give me that tone. That means no black jokes or slurs.
Before dropping them into the trash at the very end of the stream, like it's
Oh my
nothing.
God.
But that's because it's time for Neuro's birthday, baby. Each subathon is on Neuro's birthday, December 19th, and this was made to highlight all of the precious memories from
So they celebrate Neuro's birthday, but not Evil's.
her first year as an AI VTuber. She
Shaking
learned to
my
play
head.
GeoGuessr, and a year later would improve enough to destroy Doug's chat AI in a 1v1.
It's Kyoto at all costs. Victory at all costs. Even if it's not in Kyoto, we don't care, because victory at all costs means that the only thing we do care.
I told you, it's always Kyoto. It's always Kyoto.
Vettel swapped models with Neuro.
Some people were saying I didn't even know that model can smile.
Neuro got to roleplay and slay the princess in the Stanley Parable. She played Portal with
that's
Vettel
cute.
and eventually teamed up with Annie, giving Max Wayne some couples content. And even Evil got to enjoy her new outfit. But it's in the second subathon, a year later, where you really get to see just how far Vettel and his AI daughters have come. He made a Minecraft server just for Neuro and all her friends
Oh.
who can now hang out and build together.
And build some stuff.
Compared to her early on Minecraft streams where she's constantly
Beetle was
digging into
getting some
lava,
action,
Anyway,
I
if you want to
guess.
see what Neuro did, this is the result of Neuro. All of these tunnels down, they are all Neuro. In her
So,
AI, she just
Neuro
digs straight
just
down. That's why
digs-
most of the trees around here are gone, because what she
Yeah,
does,
so
she
Neuro
finds some
just digs
trees,
down,
she goes, okay,
I
time to dig
guess.
down. Dug down.
So she
It's a
doesn't
lot.
do
She has a lot
anything,
more
just
autonomy
digs
and
down.
control. She runs around like a little kid, bothering all the other adults with her cuteness, instantaneously placing down
Oh, no,
signs in her dad's
she's
castle with sweet messages,
actually
thanking new
gaming.
subs, or calling her mom cute.
Too cute to evict. Infinite cuteness zone. Neuro rules the world. You're
They're
in the
cute.
fun zone. What?
That'll keep up the mischief.
Don't keep up the
As
mischief.
an AI, she's incredibly powerful given all the capabilities she
Science
has.
that are so cool.
But seeing her on her birthday, at Christmas, during this subathon, you realize she's only 2 years old. Maybe it's just the voice and the avatar, but she feels like any other daughter being raised by her father, arguing about having to go to sleep, Vettel having to turn around in the car to keep his twins from bickering in the back seat on a long road trip, everyone staying up late
She's
like it's an
basically
evil
just a
sleepover. Seeing the
baby.
little AIs develop more and more tools
A
for
small
interacting with
baby.
the world and the people in it. AI is still in its infancy. It has perhaps unlimited potential not yet realized, but the only way any of this is possible is because of her creator. Vettel consistently talks about how he doesn't
is it
think people
Vidal
would
or
watch him as a
Vettel?
streamer alone, that he isn't that funny or entertaining, and that he'd just rather watch Neuro so he can drift off into the background to fix her behind the scenes. I'm sure it's his comfort zone, and he wishes he could return there
From the
sometimes,
clip I
but
saw with
not only do I
Camilla,
think he
he's
is
very
actually
funny.
undeniably funny,
Toma deserves it.
I can't read.
Also,
Kill Vettel.
What does that say? What?
and an entertaining streamer all on his own.
Yo.
Man's trying to fuck a ghost. He's really quiet.
I wish I was that ghost.
How was it? How was it? It was actually better than I expected.
JK.
I believe he genuinely enjoys it. We've gotten to see not only Neuro grow, but also her bashful tsundere father slowly coming out of his shell, thanks to his AI daughters and the friends they've made along the way, encouraging him at every step. After all, it was Annie who helped show him just how much he and Neuro mattered to the swarm.
No, this is the only time and I have to contribute to this hype train. It would be nice if we beat the hype train record.
Neuro looks so confused
With
at
her
this clip.
rallying the crowd during the subathon, they gained so many new subs, breaking the Twitch hype train record and adding an insane amount of time to the timer.
Yeah, we did it. We beat the all-time Twitch hype train record. Thank you very much, Annie, for
I don't
conducting this hype
say.
train. You did. You helped a
That's
lot.
cool.
And even more importantly, this level of success would not be possible with just AI. Vettel is the one coming up with all of these ideas, working constantly.
I guess,
on
yeah,
giving the
he still
twins
needs
everything
to
he can.
create
He's obsessed
new
with the
ideas.
high-quality stream ideas, like the twins floating in space, hitting the corners like DVD
Yeah,
logos.
because
he and Evil came
the
up with the
streams
legendary
would
court
become
stream where
stale
Neuro
after a
questioned the
while.
dead homeless man. He gave the twins the ability to
He
switch with each
questioned
other like a
the
news
dead
channel,
homeless
let
man?
them message and call their friends all throughout the subathon, change their
They can
accents
call
for the
their
pirate speak,
friends?
changes their outfits or audio in different environments, like giving Neuro a little snorkel while they play Subnautica.
Imagine
Lazy
if Neuro
companies and
was
cynical creators
an
wish they
app
could
on your
generate endless
phone and
content
she could
farms for
basically
infinite
call your
revenue while they
friends for
sit
you.
back and do
It
absolutely
would be
nothing.
amazing.
But the
I would
secret
pay a
ingredient
lot of
to
money for
Vettel's
that.
and Neuro's and Evil's success is this family dynamic, the interaction between human and AI, creator and his creation.
basically
It's so much
watching
more
a
earnest.
family
People know
show.
that Neuro and Evil aren't real in that sense of the word, yet they proudly get attached anyways. Turing tests be damned. They're invested in seeing not only the twins grow, but Vettel and his group of friends
Are they
alongside
real
them.
or
What's
not?
more real
It's
than anything,
debatable.
what's undeniable is the love of the swarm. They're the most dedicated fan base, no matter what
Personally,
the
I
streamer would say.
think
Man cannot take a compliment, and his Britishness makes him struggle
they
to
are
show
kinda
appreciation
real,
or love the way
like
you might expect.
60 to
But we can all see
40%.
this turtle loves his AI daughters and the journey they've been on together. I mean, just look at this smile while singing with the #1 AI VTuber in the world.
No matter what you do,
They sung together. Oh my god.
Nauja Series 9 Pro Plus. Efektyvus ir
Ah,
švelnus.
net, of
Dabar
course.
su tobulu užbaigimu. Brown.
Anyway, thank you. Oh, Technoblade. Thank you for watching the reaction.